What do I know about home staging? Well, to be quite honest, I don't know a lot, but I've heard through the grapevine that when you stage a home, that your home sells quickly and for more money. Off I go to learn about what all the staging strategies were. Lo and behold, there's actually a diva in home staging, and her name is Debra Gould. She took me on a tour of open houses to show me the do's and don'ts of home staging.
This house has been on the market for 28 days. It's listed for $750,000, and I don't have that feeling when I walk in here. There might be something to make it feel cozier, like a throw over the arm of a chair. You can buy a nice rod here, get pre-made drapery panels. If you were really having guests over, it wouldn't quite be set like this.
Who lives with their table set?
You would have some flowers in the center of the table. And I would change these flowers. They're sitting in water that looks like it's been sitting there for the last 28 days. The art of staging is to create that dream home environment, but not scream, "I've been staged," when you walk through the door.
The next house that we went to was actually staged quite nicely.
What do you like better about this room than the other one?
It's really cozy here. We got so far through the house, and I think they must have ran out of funds. Next room?
Okay.
All of a sudden, staging stopped.
And now we get to the master bedroom, which would be a key room in the house, and it's empty. This is beautiful. But then what happens? Ugly towel hanging there that's dirty. We don't even have toilet paper. We have nothing. We're decorating a house to romance the buyer. That's the key thing to remember. So I feel like, oh, I was kind of getting romanced as I walked through the front door, but I'm not anymore.
So you have to try to make an emotional connection.
Emotional connection, because that's why someone buys a house.
I learned a lot from Debra Gould, but most importantly, she told me she would hire me as one of her home stagers if I'd done a good job for Danny Mangos' property. Well, Debra, thank you so much for today.
Thank you. I'm really
so
looking
much.
forward to seeing what you're going to do with the house, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
We got it done just in time for our first viewing, Debra Gould. The diva was back, and hopefully to sing about my staging.
That's good. Wow, okay, this is weird. How do you open these? Wow, now I know where he hid everything.
I knew I just didn't redecorate the space. I knew I staged it and that it wasn't overstaged. And I couldn't wait to hear her feedback. So Debra, tell me, what do you think?
I think you did a great job. I think the overall impression is excellent. It looks like you staged it for a hip, urban couple. It's got this nice condo loft feeling to it, which I really like. Got a sense of color, and with the accent pieces, and I think that you struck that balance really well, because it looks like real people could live in this house. I like how you've brought in the chocolate brown from the couch outside. You've brought that into this room, so you've got a continuity of color from one room to another, so that's really good. So the only thing I was having trouble with here is because I'm not as tall as you, so I can't open this.
I know. I forgot to put the handles on the closet doors, and she had a struggle to open them, as did I. I actually broke a nail.
I would have gotten rid of all of the extension cords, so you could have taken all of those cords, wrapped it all the way around, hid it behind the bed, but you gotta hide them if you can. It's one of the things that home buyers always do, is open up every single closet to see whether they're gonna have enough room for their stuff.
Yes.
So I would have said that this stuff has to go into off-site storage.
I should have staged the closets. You know me now, I was taking everything, throwing it in the closet at my site. Well, Debra, would you hire me?
I don't know, how long did it take you to do this?
3 days.
3 days? You gotta be able to do it in a day.
Okay.
When you can do it in a day, then I'll hire you.
Great.